Hey, this is Larry Joe with Guitars and Carts. Today I wanted to do a video about this monster of a guitar. This is a Schecter, you can see it says Schecter up there, Schecter DCV-7 Halloween. And I'm like, it looks just like the Abath guitar with the little hook things here. And but the difference is it's got that purple stripe. I guess that means it's Halloween, but there's one other distinguishing factor. It's got a black cat right there at the 12th fret, which is very, very cool. I think that's pretty cool. I got this from Guitar Center. They had a really good deal on it. In fact, I got it for an amazing price. And I called them as soon as I saw it. I called the store that had it and I said, hey, you got a case for it? And they had a case for it. I'm like, yes, because the cases sometimes for these giant guitars like this, or even that Schecter V right there, it's sometimes over $100. And I'm like, oh, sometimes if you get a good price on a guitar, you have to save your money just to get a case or a proper case to put it in. So I was really ecstatic about it. One thing about this guitar, it has the Fluence open core pickups in it. The 7-string, as you can see, it's also got a Floyd Rose 1500. It's an upgrade from the 1000. I have it on my other Schecter that I have, the Apocalypse that has the Sustainer. It has it. It's got the stainless steel lockdowns for the saddles. It's got a tone, volume, and a 3-way switch. And as you can see, there's, like I said, there's no fret markings at all, except for on the side. They probably glow, I don't know. Anyways, to be a Halloween guitar, I'm not for sure where they got that from to make it into Halloween. It's got a ebony fretboard. It's made in Korea. It says it right there, made in South Korea. You can see it's got electronic pickups. Those Fishman are definitely electronic, so you got the 9-volt battery right there. One thing I wanted to mention, it also has a satin back of the neck, which is really cool for going. But one of the things I wanted to mention is that Solar guitar that I had, the Explorer style one, the Z I think they call it, it had a thick neck like this, but it was not as thin as this. This is, believe it or not, it may not, maybe you can't pick it up on camera, but this thing is super, super thin for 7-string. It's wide as crap. There's no arguing that. That's wide as crap, but it's definitely thin, and it doesn't have locking tuning keys. I would have preferred the locking tuning keys, but it's got normal Grover, so I think it's a beast. When I bought this, I went to the internet site for Schecter and I said, okay, let's look up the specs and everything for this thing. And there was none, like none at all. And I'm like, what? what is this thing? So I did an internet search of it, and it came up with a site in Colorado, guitar store that said Droneland Guitar City. I think that's what it's called, in Westminster, Colorado. And I said, okay, let's find out some information. So I called them and I said, hey, I have this guitar. It's a V from Schecter, and it's got a purple stripe around it, and it looks really cool. And I can't find anything about it on any of the websites. And the guy's like, let me guess, it's got a black cat in the 12th fret. I said, yeah, that's it. And he said, yeah, those are special order for 2000, I think it was 2019 is what he said. And I said, wow, you can special order from Schecter, huh? He said, yeah, we're the biggest Schecter dealer in the world. And I said, in Westminster, Colorado? He said, yes, believe it or not, we are. And I'm like, okay. I never even heard of Westminster, Colorado. I mean, I know Denver, I know Colorado Springs really well. And he said that when they special ordered it, they only ordered 24 or 27. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But it was limited to very few. 25 is a middle number, I think. So it was very limited. So I'm like, this is great. This is really cool how it works. And I'm not a huge fan of these hook things, but they give it a little bit of character. I think it's kind of cool. And to get this for what I got it, which is less than half of what they were selling it 3 or 4 years ago, I thought, wow, amazing. And I looked on YouTube. There is absolutely no guitars like this. I think Guitar Max did one about a Schecter Halloween, but it was not this, and it was not with the black cat on it on the 12th fret. So I think I got lucky. There's one on eBay right now selling. I got this for about half that price. I think just because it's kind of a specialty guitar, and you only can get certain people that like the V shape and some of the different things, maybe they gave it a good price to try to get rid of it. But I thought it was an amazing steal. Like I said, I got the humongous case for it, and it's just great. Obviously, it's a 7-string, so you got that extra string up there that I was playing with, and I'll run through it a little bit. I'm not going to go into acoustic too much, just because most of the people watching this, and if they see this guitar, they're not going to expect too much, you know what I mean, out of that. They're going to expect metal. So I will try to focus my playing on some of the metal aspects of it, and the 7-string probably the most, and just let you hear it. Anyways. that I think these strings are a little bit big for me. Getting any of the vibrato to work on that top string it's a lot thicker than my other 7-string, the Solar. But it sounds great. As you can see, they put the two locking nut screws in the middle. That way it holds the what is it? 3 of them together, and then you got 2 on either side that hold the 2. But it sounds great. What I'm going to do with it, well, I had to adjust the tremolo because it seems like whenever I get a guitar, it always adjusts and everything, and I like the tremolo a certain way, and it was down tuned a whole step. The D, I like the D sharp, the half down a half a step. That's like the sweet spot for me. So yeah, I think it's great, except for the strings. I'll get another set that's a little bit smaller than these because, I don't know, my fingers can't hit it. I know for the guys that are just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, it might be perfect, but I like putting a little bit of accent into my playing, and I need the vibrato capability. And with this massive string, this is like a top bass string right there. And also, I have to say it's got the Fishman 7-string pickups. I'm going to take them out. I've already got the electronics in the EMG 81 7, and I got an EMG 85 7 coming. So this will have EMG pickups in it in a week, and I will be very happy with that. And these Fishmans, to a lot of people, they'll be like, "Oh, that sounds good. It sounds really good." But to me, it's missing something. There's something in the crunch that just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know why. If it was Seymour Duncan, I would probably feel exactly the same way as I do with these. See, that adjusting from that massive string, my fingers can't catch it quick enough. If it was one of my other guitars, I'd be able to catch that quick. See, I miss it because the string is so big. Sliding on it affects my finger. So if I do. Yeah, this just way too big of a gauge. Way too big of a gauge. It's too much. It's too much for me. So I'll swap that out, and then I will also, like I said, I'll put EMGs into it and swap the strings. Other than that, for what I got it for, this is an absolute amazing deal. I'm always, you know, trolling Guitar Center for cool guitars. So if you want to do that too, it's cool. Whenever I see a good deal and I actually have some money to throw down, I'll throw down on it. And this was such a good deal. You can see the spots from when I was playing it and adjusting the bridge, but I think it's a beautiful guitar. I think it's one of a kind. Like I said, it's like 20 some only they made, comes with a giant case. This is a great guitar. As soon as I put the EMGs, it's going to make it almost perfect. I don't know if there's such a thing as an almost perfect, but this with the EMGs might be there. So I hope that's the case. And I'll play through the bridge or the neck pickup. That way you can hear it, and I'll hear it again before I change out the strings. I mean the strings in the pickups. The 7 strings I'm not so great with. I think it sounds good like that too. A lot of guys like the neck pickup. I mean, I think John Pertucci plays exclusively, whenever he plays lead, he usually goes to the neck pickup and leaves the bridge pickup for any kind of, any of the rhythm stuff that he does. But I think it's a great deal, and I'll play it out and keep hitting the Bluetooth thing and see if it kicks in. But if you like videos like this, because whenever I can find a cool guitar like this and there's no reviews for it, especially on YouTube, I'm going to make it. I'm going to get it and make it. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you want to subscribe to my channel, just to build it up a little bit. I try to do more videos, but I mean, I have to deal with different situations like all humans here in this world. I try to deal with situations and then make time for making a video. So this video I've had this guitar for, I don't know, like 3 weeks or so. So this video is definitely a long time in coming. Leave a comment. Leave a comment, because I beg for your comments. I promise, if it's possible, I will heart it, I will like it, and I will respond to it. And if you look at any of the comments on my channel, you'll see that I respond to every single one of them. In fact, if someone says something, hey, what about this guitar? What about this guitar? I'll answer it the best way possible that I can think of that would fit. So please leave a comment, subscribe if you want, put a bell so you get notified next time, because I don't know for sure when I'm going to make another one. I like making these, and I like that people see some of it, and I was like, and then they say, that's cool, you know, and they talk about my playing, but I mean, I can't sweep pick, so it's just, I can't do it. Anyways, I think I'm somewhat interesting. I try to be with interesting guitars, so thanks for watching. I'll play it out, and then, like I said, I'll hit the Bluetooth and see if this sucker kicks in when I need it to. I don't know. If not, then I'll just cut it, but hopefully it will. Thanks for being with me here tonight, and have a good day. I'll just play it and then cut it after. Take care.